Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we are out here talking about not a specific gun, but a stock. This is the Boyd's Spike Camp, and I picked this up about 2 months ago for around the $100 mark. Sitting in it is the Thompson Center Compass in 6.5 Creedmoor. This is my wife's hunting setup. It's got an Athlon 3 to 12 by 40 sitting on top. I believe this is a Talos, if I'm remembering right. One of the lower end scopes, but it's done just fine for us. Haven't had any issues with it whatsoever. The stock that the Thompson Center Compass came with, just kind of a flimsy piece of plastic, the fore end bent around. It did have a couple of good things going for it. It was pillar bedded straight from the factory. It had a good solid lockup with the locking lug, so that wasn't an issue. But definitely wanted something with a shorter length of pull for her. This is their shortest option. I believe it's 12 3/4 inches, and it is a nice compact little setup. It's not uncomfortable for me to get onto, and it's really comfortable for her. She liked the thumb hole kind of design. It is a nice, lightweight little package. The recoil may be increased because there is a very slim butt pad on here, but 6.5 Creedmoor is a pretty light recoiling cartridge in the first place, so I don't think we'll have too much trouble. What I want to do is shoot this at 100 yards and see if we're getting close to the same accuracy we were before. I've got some hand loads loaded up. Let me pull those out and we'll talk about them. All right, I've got 25 rounds loaded up with the 123 grain ELD. This is shooting with Varget 38.4 grains at an overall length of 2.810 inches. That is the load that we found to shoot the best through this gun at this range before. I don't remember the size of group we got. I know it was under an inch. But we may have a point of impact shift right away, and I kind of want to save some of this ammo if I can. For practice later on. So we're going to make sure it's sighted in with the 125 grain Winchester load. This is a bulk pack. I picked up 60 rounds for, I think it was right around 40 bucks. So I'm going to take 3 shots with it to begin with. I'm guessing we will have a point of impact shift because of the different stock, and that's kind of what I want to adjust for first. I'm not going to have any chronograph data today. I do have the chronograph set up and we'll be shooting over it, but it's turned off, taking a break. I am in the middle of shooting my first 300 blackout load workup video. Kind of letting that barrel cool down, and I figured I would show this stock to you guys. So, let me get my ears in here. Because I know how I am and seem to prepare for what I don't need to and not prepare for what I should, I did bring the original stock along anyway. It's in the truck. If we get terrible groups with this today, then I'll throw on the old stock and see if we can do any better. Just to rule out the day and my shooting in the equation. I'm going to shoot for, we'll do our normal sighter target on the lower left there. Sorry, the lower right. Oh, that recoil isn't bad at all with this stock. I don't think we're on the paper at all. Let me take one more shot. We may be in that black ring. We got plenty of ammo. It's possible I'll have to bring the target closer. I like that grip angle. Okay, that shot wasn't on paper, so what I'll do is just aim at the center of the paper and see where my shot lands. I think this is going to be a great hunting setup, whether I have to bed the action or not. Okay, I think my first 2 shots were in the black because that shot was about a ½ inch away from my aim point. So let me go down range there and just check that to be sure. And if that's the case, we are just going to go ahead and switch over to our hand loads. All right, you guys definitely saw that way before I did, but yep, that's exactly what happened. Those shots stacked right on top of each other on that black line. Because they're so close together, and my point of impact is so close to my point of aim, I want to see what kind of group I can get with this ammo today. I do have 20 more rounds of it here. So let's load up another 3 and make that 2 shots that are on the line down there into a group. Wow! Okay, cool. So, I'm going to go ahead and say that the stock is not negatively affecting our accuracy at all. Because I think that's the best group I've shot with this ammo. So, I'm going to give the gun a second to cool down, and then we will shoot a 5-shot group with our hand loads just for the heck of it. Yeah, even after 5 shots, I guess 7 shots, 6 shots, that barrel is piping hot to the touch. So I'm going to let it cool down for a few minutes. Well, that Winchester ammunition certainly set a decently high bar. About 1 MOA with factory ammo is something that I will take any day of the week. Let's see if we can tighten that up just a little bit. Or with my luck, make the only 1.2 MOA group this gun has ever shot. Ha! No, I'm sure we can do better than that. Gun has had about 20 minutes to cool down. I've gotten a drink, rested my eyes just a minute. We will go, oh, I have come down a minute and a half on the scope just so that I can line up like I normally do on these bench rest targets. My point of aim was my point of impact on that last group, so I've come down so that I can aim at that square and have my group be in the circle, which really seems to help things out, especially on a lower power scope like this. Point of impact's exactly where I want it to be. All right, that is a group I will take any day of the week. 3 shots into 1 ragged hole and 2 just outside it. Not bad at all. I would like to tune this load up just a little bit more for this gun, maybe playing with seating depth a little bit, but for what this gun is, that is absolutely perfect. As far as I'm concerned, this gun is ready to go for hunting season, and I'm probably going to give it just a light cleaning, and it's going to sit until she takes it out deer hunting. So let's go ahead and knock that scope back up a minute and a half before I forget about it. And we've got ourselves a deer hunting laser beam here. Alright guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. As you guys know, we are on Patreon and Instagram now, so go and follow us over there. If you'd support us on Patreon, I would greatly appreciate it. That is what's going to help keep me being able to make videos after I'm done with the initial load workups for these guns. I do want to try out a whole bunch of different things. I want to expand my skills and knowledge in reloading, and especially in loading for precision rifles. So again, thank you guys for watching, and have a good one.